Hey everybody, Tim here with today's episode of Star Trek Voyager, Season 4, Episode 17, Retrospect. Once again, kind of a continuation of the last episode. Like, the last 4 episodes have been very, a story arc. They've gone one into the other, into the other, into the other. And this is kind of going into that. Which, before I get too far ahead, this is the official halfway point through Voyager. So, we have just a minute ahead as we do behind. So, that's kind of cool. So, in this episode, there's not too much to it, and it even kind of ends on a cliffhanger where it's kind of up to you for interpretation. So, 7, let me back up. We meet a new species, and which I love the design of, where they have like this bridge on their nose, but there's like a pole going up it. And I mean, I can only imagine like getting a sinus infection and having to clean that out or something. But it's a great looking alien. And we meet one specifically named Kovan, and he's a bargain trader. Like Paris says, he's worse than a Ferengi because he's trying to sell and trade and do all this other stuff. Well, as we're going through the episode, 7 starts getting really uncomfortable, and she starts having these weird flashbacks with the doctor, like he's trying to do his medical readings around her, and she has an anxiety attack. And she has these memories where she had gone down to the planet and Kovan had actually attacked her and stolen Borg nanites from her body. So he assaulted her. And so it becomes this investigation, and the doctor is especially all for 7. And he's like, no, we need to fix this. And so Janeway starts an investigation, and Tuvok starts an investigation, and Kovan's like, this is way out of control. Like, none of this is true. 7 came down. She came with me. Her and Paris were there, and she came with me. A gun overloaded. She was injured. I healed her, and that was it. And it was 2 hours. Where according to 7, she has memories that Kovan assaulted her and took the nanites from her body. And so throughout the episode, we see them trying to do this investigation. And as they continue to do it, Kovan says, no, you don't understand. In my society, you accusing me of this, I'm guilty. And so Kovan freaks out and runs away from the situation. And as they're pursuing him, the doctor realizes, they go down there, and the doctor's like, her nanites are everywhere. And it's like, yeah, because she was in the room. So anything she picked up, it's almost like fingerprints. Anything she picks up is going to leave her DNA. So that makes sense. And after a while, the doctor realizes that the nanites reproducing are a natural form, and it doesn't necessarily mean she was injured. So Tuvok is kind of the first one to bring up, memories are not perfect. She could have been, combining memories of her being part of the Borg and her now and stuff like that. And it's infallible. She could be making a mistake. And so as the doctor realizes this, finally he realizes Kovan could be telling the truth, that these nanites are just doing their thing. And so they try to tell Kovan that, but he keeps running, and eventually his ship is destroyed, and he's killed because of this. Now, from right there, it really kind of portrays Kovan as being innocent, and this whole thing as being an accident. I don't know if I believe that. I'm still kind of on the side of 7 where I think she believed it. Maybe because I just want to believe in the best in her. But these episodes where we don't necessarily it's not black and white. We don't get an answer. Did Kovan do this or did he not? We don't actually know, and we never get that answer. I think he did, because I'm going to go with 7 on this answer. I know most people are like, oh no, all the evidence does say he was innocent. I just think that was a coincidence, but that could just be me. So by the time we get to the end, the doctor actually goes to Janeway and says, you know what? I want to completely redo my programming. I've been adding subroutines. I've been adding personality traits. I want to get rid of all of it. I want to go back to when I was first reactivated, so I can't make these judgment calls because I was wrong about Kovan, and I was wrong to completely stand behind 7. And Janeway's like, no, denied. Everybody was behind 7 because we all wanted her to be innocent. Like I said, I still kind of think she was. So, but a guy died because of it, and she denies the doctor to delete the programming because she wants to see him keep growing from this. So overall, I would say it was a really good episode. I'm not usually one with the Law and Order Star Trek episodes, but I feel like this one was actually really good. For those who have seen this one, what did you guys think? What do you guys think about Seven? And like, was she assaulted, or was it just some accidental repressed memories? Go ahead, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time for the 2-part episode, The Killing Game.